What's going on, everybody?
What's up, Slingshot family?
Time to get some live action going. See if we can make a couple dollars for everybody so we can all holla.
Did you just say make some dollars so we can holler?
Yeah, I sure the hell did.
I like
All
it.
I want to hear is some money signs going off.
I like it. Well, we're definitely in a news day, so we're gonna have to be super cautious on the entries that we could potentially get into. But I'm super excited about this. It's been a while since we went live. Let's see what the market gives us.
Yeah.
Hey, anybody joining us for the first time, make sure you like, subscribe, turn notifications on so that you always know when we're showing up.
Yes, indeed. Let's take a look at the charts and see what we got going on here. Do a little bit of analysis. All right, GBP. Been in a good downtrend for a while. Let's go take a look at the daily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Overall, very long downtrend. Just broke the 200 yesterday, and it's looking like we're gonna go down for a good bit on this over the next week or so. Let's see if we had some support. We're coming up on a little bit of support. Let's go back to the 5-minute. Same with Euro. Let's see. Why is my chart not working? Here we go. Go to the daily. Yeah, Euro has officially broken 200. It's going down now. It's coming up on some support. We may get a bounce here today or tomorrow. And last but not least, JPY. 3 main pairs we trade: Euro USD, GBP USD, and USD JPY. Most volatile, most volume. JPY has been on a tear upwards, which is exactly what we expect because it goes opposite of the other 2 pairs we trade most of the time. Very strong candle right here, showing still has a lot of momentum left to go up. Let's see. Yeah, this is kind of in no man's land, so little pullback looking like today, but probably continuation forward. Get on the 5-minute, take a peek. I hate when it does that, but all right. We just had some news this morning. Let me go check it out. That was unemployment claims, I believe, which came back better than forecasted. 216,000 compared to 232 forecast. So less people are unemployed, which means more spending in the economy, which kind of shakes everything up because they want less spending to kind of cool the market off. So that's why you see that bad reaction at first in the market, which is this candle.
Let's get a slow clap for all the people that found some jobs. Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice slow clap. Oh man. Let me see something real quick.
So Trent, where do you go to look at these kinds of news?
I will go to forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com shows all your daily news for every single market that is in the entire world. And I also can explain a little bit more on that. The folders that will have the impact on the market will be red. Any other folder normally does not impact it. So you could just look at the red ones, and that's really all I look at, and make your determination off of there. You can click the folder, it breaks it down what it means. Tells you everything about it, what they expect to happen, if it's good or bad news, and shows you the forecast, the previous numbers, and the new numbers, and it has a little countdown 5 minutes before it goes off. So that's where I go to check out all the news and stay up to date. Got a buy signal on GBP, buy signal on Euro coming in. Nice strong pump.
Nice strong pump. We're kind of in between some support and resistance, though. We got to be cautious of that.
I'd like to see a break of 1.24. What's that? 690. It's gonna get a strong pump here. Maybe a little pullback for entry. That's what I would like.
Yep, 690.
And also, guys, you know, you want to have 3 tabs open to forexfactory.com. That's your daily news. You also want to check out investing.com. That is where we watch stock futures and currency futures. Investing.com. And then up at the top of the site, you'll see markets, a drop down for markets, and you can select what futures you want to look at. So you would select the stock market and then the currency market, and open those on 2 separate pages, and you can see the futures in real time data. So we've got half the futures are green, half are red. Looks like the dollar's green, the JPY is green, New Zealand dollar, Mexican, and the Indian rupee all green, the rest are red. As far as the stock market, the top US 30 stocks are barely in the red, or barely in the green, 13 points up, the rest are red. So tech normally leads which way we go. So we're 140 points down in the red for tech. So we'll check it out, see what happens on this this Euro play right here. Brad, the confirmed signal.
Yep, confirmed signal, Trent. Why don't we go ahead and start drawing some support and resistance lines to show them exactly why we're getting in and why we're getting. Oh, well, it just broke.
Yeah.
It just broke the resistance line now for a purchase.
I'll draw. So this would have been a nice little break where that red line is for an entry point. Reason why is because we had a little pullback to here, right here in this area. We've had a drop, come back to retest that red line 1, 2, 3 times. 3 retests on that time, on that red line. That indicates a resistance. We broke resistance, and now we're gonna see what happens. We could be heading back to the 200 over this day if we can get futures in the green. Check out what Euro's doing. Kind of the same thing, a little bit less structured pattern. JPY at the bottom of its low. That could be nasty for JPY. So we'll see what happens.
So let's hear.
I'm gonna delete this little line. Let's go look at trading view.
Yeah, we could. I mean, I see us heading, Trent, to around the 1.24877 mark, and then that's some strong resistance.
Yeah.
If we break through that, we'll definitely run up to the 200.
Yeah, we have a right where this candle is right now. We have a previous daily low. Previous day's low right here. We just broke through it. And this candle right here actually has a nice fair value gap. I would like to see a pullback into this area for the rest of the way up, but it's looking very strong. So we'll see if we get any pullback at all. Let's see what Euro, JPY. It's looking USD, JPY. Let's look at it on trading view. Yeah, it's at a discount right now. Very, very low price on JPY, which could we could see some more downside to this thing.
Is there any news happening right now? I don't think so, but man, the market is reacting to something.
Yes, it's
Let me see.
I don't see any news.
There's CAD. I mean, there's CAD coming up around 12:55.
Yeah.
Not gonna affect us much.
Let's see here. Futures are starting to go green. Well, the US 30 is up 40 points now, so that's where we're getting this pump. We'll take a look at the indices. You can see we get a pump on all three indices. Straight up US 30 made a 112 pip move straight to the 200.
Well, if you have been following us and taking signals with us, or part of our signal subscription, congratulations. We have been on a tear these last this last week. Tyler, I heard you said the stats the other day. What was it? What were we running?
Oh, we're running about 68%.
68% the last week. That's huge, massive. We're taking small losses when we do take the losses, and we're gaining huge gains. So congratulations to you guys. If you are new following us, it's a great time to hop onto this train. You can reach out to us on our Discord. We can help you get set up with a demo account so you can get your feet wet and kind of get to know how the market works and how we work, and start making money with us.
For sure. Get your feet wet with a demo.
So here's my question for you guys, right? I'm listening. Maybe I'm sold. Hey, I want to become a subscriber. Let me check that out. We actually have a link in the description. If you want to check that out, go straight to one of our landing pages to get a little bit more information and what it means to become a subscriber. Brad, Trent, I'd love to hear y'all. If somebody, they want to take a step, they're maybe not ready to purchase. You kind of alluded to it. What's the best next step there? Is it to get into the community and maybe start? How I can actually start trading without spending money first? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, absolutely. You can open up a demo account. Like I said, if you reach out to us in the Discord and you have no clue, you're completely new to this, you reach out to us. We can walk you through those steps on how to set up an account. But yeah, with absolutely no money, you're trading in a real-time market, in the real-time market with a demo account. So it's paper. It's basically paper money.
Yep. Practice all you want as long as you're taking trades.
Correct. What I recommend is you say to yourself, okay, I have $10,000 I can spare. You set your demo account to $10,000 and trade off of that, so you can get used to it and understand your risk management with what you can spend. I wouldn't say go out and start a $500,000 account and you don't have access to $500,000. So I would want to get used to the money that you actually have to put into the market. Do that for 2 to 3 weeks. Some people do it for 6 weeks. Some people do it for 5 months.
Yep.
Until they feel absolutely comfortable. Or you follow along with us. You see that you see the profitabilities that we're bringing to the table, and then you can just hop on the signals, and it's all automated for you. So yeah, to answer your question, $0.
I think you bring up a great point there, Brad, is that you don't want to practice and train in something that's not going to be realistic once you go live. So I think that's a great point. If you don't have 500 grand, then don't practice with that amount. Practice with what you feel like you're going to be comfortable in a budget that you're comfortable losing. Get comfortable with what it would be like to master those emotions with the dollars, the settings, the strategies that you want to use when you're live. And you just have the luxury of it not being live in real money yet.
Yep.
And learning as you go.
Yep. It's a good idea of get your feet wet on the market, how fast you need to be if you do plan on taking manual signals. Get used to the movement of the market, start learning some candlestick patterns and technical analysis formations that'll help you along your journey to becoming a successful day trader if that is your goal.
Yep, that's right. Trent, did you actually get in this trade after confirmation or no?
I did, but I didn't get in at this entry. I got in at the top of this high, at the previous high, the previous day high that it was at.
Oh, gotcha. So what it just broke, and it's kind of pulling back. Okay.
So I might add in, if this candle goes low, I may add in my second order at a lower level. If it holds 1.24692, I will add in. Got some nice volatility right now. Just needed to move in our favor.
Yeah, it just peaked above that resistance, trying to juke us out, you know. You know, one thing I've learned out of the many years of trading is that it's almost, you can just predict the market once you look at these candles long enough. You know, and you take enough losses. It's like, yeah, a lot of emotional traders, they'll look at this, you know, Trent, you got in here at the top, it's starting to pull back on you. A lot of us will say, oh man, it's got to get out, it's turning over.
Yeah.
But after looking at these charts for so many years, you know, it's
I mean,
emotion free, and I know it's going to either turn around, or if it doesn't turn around, we take the loss and we wait for the next one, next entry.
Yeah, if we take a loss, you take a loss. It doesn't affect us at all. You know, the charts act the way they do consistently. Not all the time, but consistent enough to make a profit. And if it's this one time that it doesn't act that way, then so be it. You keep taking the same trade, a majority of the time you're going to win, and that's how you become successful. And this formation right here, I mean, if you look, I would put my first target at 1.24853. This little high from yesterday after the dip, after news dip, and it came back and peaked. That's where I would like to see this head, especially after you got this big support at the bottom. It's kind of rounding off, and I'd like to see it head up to that range right there. I bought my second position right there at the bottom of that candle, and then I'm gonna let it play out.
Feel free to ask any questions in the chat. We will answer them as needed.
Yep. Let's see here. And we just sit back and watch this trade. So in the meantime, let's see. Let's find a chart we don't trade on and show you guys how we draw our levels. So let's go look at gold. So there's many ways people draw their levels. Most people draw them on the daily because those have the most impact. One thing a lot of people do is they draw the previous day's open, the previous day's close, the previous day low, and the previous day high. They draw those 4 lines very easily. You just come into, I don't know why I can't zoom in anymore, but I mean, here we go. So they would draw a line right here. They would draw a line at the day low. They would draw a line, at the close, and the day low, and then the daily high. That's their first thing they do. So you've got 4 lines right there. Then you kind of zoom out, and you can look for, you know, levels of resistance, support that you see a lot of action at. So this area could probably be one. Looks like we sat on it for 3 days. This kind of almost peaked it, so you could take that. It also has some resistance right here, so that lines up. And then let's look for some more. I mean, if you want to get really into it, any kind of place that it peaked, you can draw some resistance, you know, some support and resistance. I would probably move this one a little lower, probably about right in this area. They kind of all line up. Let's see what else we can do. Could put one at that high, that candle. And you don't have to draw everything that's not going to be in play. For instance, when you switch back over to the 5 minute, you know, you're not going to see all these lines because you're so zoomed in. But these are the first 4 levels. These are the previous day's high, close, or high, open, closed, and low of the day. And so we can just check that out and see. That's one way to draw levels. You know, everybody's got their own. We always plot the 200 smoothed moving average on all of our charts. But that would just be one example. And then normally when it gets to these levels, you'll see a bounce like this, you know, kind of like these rides. It changes directions, it bounces off of it a couple times. And that's how we play our levels, you know. And normally we don't chart this on here. We chart all of this on TradingView. If you go to TradingView, they have phenomenal tools that actually will chart all kind of levels for you. One is called Smart Money Concepts, and the other one is Support and Resistance Levels. You open those indicators, and if you're not good at charting, you can at least learn with those indicators and see how they plot their stuff, and then you'll kind of pick up on it. And those are some great levels to go by. So let me see. Let me delete all these lines. Let's go to tools. All right, take off all the horizontal lines. Okay. So GBP pumping back up right now. Had a pullback. Well, it's kind of hanging in there. It was pumping, but we're coming back down now.
The train. Let me know when I can.
Go ahead.
I don't want to cut you off at teaching. So some of y'all listen to that and you're feeling a little overwhelmed right now. Like, what? Well, I still understand what those things mean. Like, because the forex market can be overwhelming, right? Some of these things can be complex. It can be a daunting system to learn. That's why we pride ourselves in being able to help everybody. You know, we have our automated trading subscription. This is why it's so appealing. You get the head knowledge, expertise, the education of over a decade from Trent and Brad learning these things, the system in place, and you don't have to learn a single part about it.
Yep.
So with our automated trading subscription, you don't need to know anything about forex trading. We have the experts, we have the expertise. You know, we have the algorithms, we have these things built out. You could go into our Discord right now and ask how many of you would consider yourself a forex trading expert, and you would have some responses that say, I'm not. I just use the expertise of this team. So if you're interested in making money this way, but you don't feel like you have the expertise or the time to learn it, then hop in our Discord, look around, and look at our automated trading subscription.
Yep.
Going the learning process.
Absolutely. Good point.
Yep. And with all that being said, we are so good that GBP's fixing to break through this resistance, and we're all about to make some money.
Yeah, for sure. You do not have to be some kind of master guru or think you have to learn, you know, studying 5 hours a day to become an efficient, profitable trader. The easiest way to do that is to follow somebody who's already profitable and who's already took the time and you know, has a professional background or a lot of years trading under their belt that can teach you a more efficient way than you self-learning and losing a bunch of money in the beginning only to learn lessons that, you know, we could teach you for free.
Yeah, Trent, with saying that, we're in a time of information. You
Yep.
don't have to learn as much anymore. You just got to connect. That's it. We're in one of the greatest times in history, if you really think about it, in making money. We're so connected now with the people who've done failed, tried again, failed, tried again, and figured it out. Well, you can connect with us now on, you know, YouTube, Discord, any types of streams, and you have access to real pros that make money in this market, and
Yep.
you don't have to go through that whole learning curve. You just link up, and you know, obviously everything comes with a price. You pay a little bit of money, and you get access to making money. So
That's it. That's exactly
Well,
right.
Let me tell everybody a beautiful story about the time and the age that we're living in. Because the truth is, I had a mentor tell me one time that just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how's that applicable here? Well, the truth is, some people watching this, some people in our community, they can trade. They do know what they're doing. They can do some of the same things that me, Trent, and Brad are doing. The difference is when we're in a time of luxury and convenience, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Maybe you want to take advantage of the fact that, hey, I could do all these things, but I could do other things with my time. I'm going to pay the subscription price. I'm going to let these guys do it automatically. So
Yep.
even if you're a trader that knows how to do some of these things, what would you do with the time that you get back from not sitting in front of your computer and manually managing all of this?
Correct.
Yep, 100%. What they say, multiple streams of income. I have over 7 different streams of income, but I tell you what, I'm not working in every one of them. I work in this one. But I've done what you guys are looking to do, and that's link up with someone who's already doing something great, investing a little bit of money into that system, and now it's just passive. So you can go and do what you want to do, enjoy your life, and make money doing it.
That's it.
And with that being said, Trent, we did break through resistance, and we're climbing our way up to TP1. I'm a little skeptical here. I think it's going to hit a little more resistance. It could have a nice pullback, but I do love the volume, and I love where you put both your take profits. I may want to hold on to a portion. I may not take the full second TP. I may portion it out and allow it to go to the 200 because it looks so strong. It's been on such a crazy downtrend, but that's just my opinion.
For sure. We did have a spike in volume by a little bit, beat like the previous 10 candles, which is good. Yeah, I'm sure we'll have a little resistance. You know, that's in everything. The best trades are the ones that go straight to TP in 1 or 2 candles, but you know, you are going to have to also learn to tolerate a little bit of up and down on the way to your target. You know, it's just like everything. You go up, and then you need to take a little breather. You know, you run 20 miles, but you need to rest for a little bit to go another 20 miles, and that's how the market acts. It goes up, and then it needs to breathe by people selling, and they'll take profit, and then it'll continue to go up. Overall, that's how both markets work, forex and stocks. Stocks just keep going up forever over a longer course of time. You know, like the forex market, it doesn't. It kind of goes up for a couple weeks, and it'll go down for a couple weeks, and that's what we do. We just find signals in between those channels, you know, like this one. So, and sometimes they fake you out. You know, this could turn around and flush down the toilet, and we'd be on a stop loss. It doesn't look like it right now because of the volume and how strong it looked, but you never know when the banks decide to step in and do what they do.
And the good thing about that too, Trent, you know, I've learned this from you and Brad is, I mean, you just talked about market performance, but personal performance and endurance is a different thing. I mean, just because something's going to keep going in the right direction, there's no harm in time to time just taking what you got in the moment. You might look after the fact and say, well, it kept going. I could have made more. But guess what? You locked things in, and that's okay, especially at the beginning. That's a good sign for a beginning trader. It's still a healthy thing for an expert trader. I've seen Brad do that time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, cash is king. Cash is king. So if you do get out early, honestly, me personally, when I get out of a trade, whether I feel like I got out early or late, I'm done. Like I get out of it, I wait for everything to kind of turn around. I just pretend like it's a terrible trade after that point. So yeah, you lock in your cash early, you're good. But I will say, sometimes you have to allow your winners to win. That's how you make serious money. So cash is king. That's amazing. You get to lock it in, but you got to learn how to portion these things out and allow your winners to win. And you know, let's say you're up $100, you cash out 50% of it, which would be $50, and you just allow that $50 to run, and that thing can turn to 50, 100, 200, 300, 400 over time. And that's where you start making some big change.
Yeah. Looks like we got a big pump of volume right now. I mean, it was just at entry and then just shot straight up. I would love for this to just keep running. It's looking really, really like it's just trying to break off of, break out of something.
I'm I'm ready for our team to win. I'm ready to win, and I'm ready to play that hype music so
Yep.
so we can enjoy and celebrate this big TP, because this would be actually a huge one. I mean, Trent, you're talking you got entered in here. I mean, you're talking 20 pip move,
Mm-hmm.
17 pip move. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
huge for
Both my
everyone.
targets are big. I've got the first one a little earlier than my second entry because the entry wasn't as good. So first one will lock me in at 432. The next one will lock me in at 720. So we'll let it play out. Let's look at futures and see what's going on.
I was just looking at that, Trent. The futures are starting to turn over
Yeah.
in the indices, but it's kind of stalemate right now.
Yeah. We're having a little, it's just kind of staying choppy. I would love to see the indices run up to the 200. At least catch the S&P up to it. As in S&Ps are US 30s at the 200. I would like to see S&P and NAS at the 200 as well. Getting a pullback. Just as quick as we were in the money, now we're down, which is normal. Seems like there's a lot of volatility right now. So we'll see what happens.
Well, while we wait for this to play out, Trent, on another note, if you're not a follower of the NFL, it starts tonight at 7:20. We got the Detroit Lions versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Trent, who you got?
Man, I'm going to have to go with Kansas City, to be honest with you. But you never know. You never know.
Yeah, you would say, you would say that because who Kansas City is and who they represent, or what they've been representing these last few years. But man, I don't know. The Detroit Lions I think they could pull it off for sure.
They could.
Well, this has been my Madden strategy for years. I like NCAA football and Madden. I like rebuilding the worst teams. So you can about imagine I'm pretty familiar with the Detroit Dumpster Fire Lions. They have really started to turn things around. I'm going to pull for them. We also don't know if Travis Kelce is playing tonight.
He's not.
I saw a stat yesterday that every other wide receiver on their roster has a combined catch total that is about half of what Travis Kelce has produced in his career.
Wow.
So, hey, Patrick is Magic Mahomes, but they got Detroit's for real, man. We're gonna see. I'm just glad.
Yeah, they are for real.
Yeah.
And I got the update this morning. He's not going to suit up. Who is one? Oh wow, nice crypto scam. Well, I'm glad you joined us, and I'm excited that you commented in the comments in the chat. We're definitely not a scam. I appreciate you reporting us so that they can go and kind of look at our stream and see that we're not scamming people. So that'd be great.
You know, Brad, this is a great opportunity to let people know, why did Slingshot ever even start? Well, Slingshot started because we found a lot of people that they legitimately were able to create income and results for people, but they did it over the short term and they used it to take advantage of people. So we started our company because we thought, hey, can anybody do this and really put people first, like be excellent, be authentic? And so we've went through a plethora of what we can offer for people, whether it's software and bots that we've created to be hands-off, whether it's a day trading bot, whether it's a subscription, whether it's manual signals, whether it's stuff like this with education. And so we take it personally when we're called a scam, because the fact of the matter is we started this company because we got stuff like this with education. And so anyone ever we take it personally when we're called a scam that's illegitimate or scamming, we'd love to speak to that.
For sure.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, Tyler, it shows it shows ignorance in some individuals that they can hop on a stream like this and start saying things that they don't even know what they're talking about, because the first sentence is nice crypto scam when we don't trade crypto.
Right.
bro.
So it just shows that there's people out there that, it's either driven by jealousy or just plain, I don't know, hatred of streamers or what people are doing to try to help communities and stuff like that. So yeah, just shows ignorance in what they're talking about. So I really do hope that they take the time to actually stick around and understand who we are and what we stand for, and then maybe they'll be excited to make some money with us, and it won't be a scam.
Yep,
Sure.
something. Trade's kind of hanging around in the no man's land right now.
Yeah, had a small pullback. It looks like it just peaked over the resistance. Wanted to come back down and test just to see what the people would say about it.
SPY looking good for a push, man. If it could break up, I like the way SPY looks.
Me personally, I think we could potentially see like a 1.5 to 2 pip further down movement, and then it's gonna realize that this thing is strong. I'm screaming 200. I'm rooting 200.
Oh yeah.
We're rooting for the 200. If it goes to 200, we all make
Ooh,
a big
Lord. Yeah.
Here we go. This is a nice candle that just formed right here.
Yeah. Let's get another little run.
Nice. But just
I want it to blow past these two previous highs. They're like exactly at the same point.
100%.
Praise God. Let's bring it into existence.
Run up, baby. Check out what the futures are doing. 54 in the green on US 30. S&P 500 and NAS 100 are still red. Boy, if we can get those turned over, we'd be juicy. Massive candle forming right here.
Just test it. Just test it.
Come on, baby.
The candles. All we need it to do is break.
We want to dance.
If it breaks through, we will be dancing.
Hey, stop flirting and commit already.
Yeah, exactly. I literally get stuck.
It is on it.
This is another great thing about trading. It's, it also brings excitement. You get excited, adrenaline starts pumping.
I mean, dude, there's like everyone has their adrenaline hobby, right? Some people love to go sit out in the woods, freezing their butts off with a rifle or a bow, and when they see that whitetail 8-point just creeping on by, dude, they just start, oh, man.
Yeah.
I've heard that some even start shaking so bad that they can't even aim in the right spot. I don't know personally. I have not been deer hunting. Hopefully I do have friends that go all the time and they would invite me one day. But we all hunt, we all seek that excitement, that adrenaline, and this is what I get driven by. And instead of spending money, well, I guess we lose money either way, but there's a potential to win money.
Oh yeah.
And so this is my high, this is my drug, and this is what I love.
What Brad is trying to say is that as a trader, we need meat in the freezer, baby. Come on.
Yes.
That's true.
We need to stock up for winter.
That's it.
Man, that was a good candle, but it came all the way back down.
Oh, it's fine. It tested 3 times at the exact same spot, and that's exactly why we have this pullback. It was expected. We're going to break through it.
I tell you what.
We're going to do it.
Yeah, I definitely want to see what's going to happen here. Very interesting looking, play. Consolidation happens sometimes like this. It just needs to consolidate after this big run up, because some of these people have been in since the bottom premium or discount area. Bunch of demand over here. People scoop this up. That's why you get this hammer candle, bull hammer candle right here. So people have ridden this thing up, and they're, you know, slowly kind of taking profits, or the buying has slowed, but hopefully we get some more buyers back in the market. We'll just have to let it play out, and that's part of trading. You don't want to get anxious, you know, and get out early, or get out, you know, at a loss when it hasn't played out yet, or, you know, something of that nature. So
Yeah, for sure. Yep, gotta let it play out, man. Sometimes it doesn't go as fast as we would like, but honestly, I say sometimes, most of the time, it doesn't go as fast as you would like.
yeah,
And I think that's one of the leading causes of individuals quitting is, you know, they get in on a trade, everything looks great. Oh man, all the lines planned out, the strategies in place. They take their trade, it turns around on them. They get out, take their loss, and then it blows through. And you know, they think that's just how trading is. Just sometimes you got to play it through.
yep. Got a fair value gap right where this candle is at, so we'll see what happens. I'll probably start being concerned if we get down to 1.246. Let's see, 1.24630 ish, which is about the middle of the previous big candle, this candle right here. If we hit that area and we're not looking like a little pullback's happening, could be time to start thinking, but as of right now, I'm good with it.
So while we're waiting, Brent, this comment in our live chat got me thinking. For everyone that is looking into, right, like this industry, this category, trading, forex trading, what are some of the most common ways that people scam in this category? Like, what should people be looking out for?
Any kind of...
Well, I'll answer that.
Yeah,
one
go
real
ahead.
quick. Yeah, any kind of guaranteed percent win. Anyone who can guarantee you, hey man, we're guaranteeing you 1.2% a day, and compounding that, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. You really look out for those kind of people. People who aren't real enough to say, hey, here are our losses, or you just notice that they never lose, or they only show the wins. And that means they're not showing how much they're risking and taking the loss, because they're losing. No one's 100%. Not even the best trader on the planet is 100%. But you need to look for people who are authentic, people who aren't. Me personally is like so well spoken that everything just sounds so perfect. You know, they have to have some realism behind what they're saying. And the biggest thing is, again, they have to show their losses and explain the process that their brain went through on why they decided to take that loss.
Yeah,
You know,
any kind of unrealistic expectations also, like, oh, we're locking in 5-10% a day. Dude, that's extreme. That's on the very extreme end. So I would be very, very cautious of, you know, those kinds of things. And most of them involve arbitraging. So if you see anything with arbitrage, you have to really look into it. I don't know a lot of forex scams, but their crypto is on another level right now. So just be careful.
which I would say just generally, y'all, anybody that demands real quick access directly to your money as well is something to be very concerned about. It's not to say that that's always the case, but I mean, so for example, with us, like you're connecting, let's say forex.com brokerage account. We don't have any access to your money. Can't touch your money, can't move it, none of that. You know, that's in your complete control. So just be aware of those things.
Yep, and face. If you can't see their face, that's a huge issue.
Good point.
Yeah, you can't see their face and interact with them directly. That's a huge issue. If you have to go through different levels of people just to even, or like just a chat bot, you know, that's all you get is the chat bot. You can't speak to anyone personally. Yeah, definitely be aware.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a time and place for stock images. I mean, look, you go to our website, you're gonna see some stock images, right? But if you couldn't come on our YouTube or in our Discord and see our faces and know our names, then you should be very, very concerned.
Yep, very true.
One hundo.
Yeah, and guys you can't get a hold of either, you know. Like we joined a thing where we could not find the owner. Nobody could trace his real location. Nobody knew who the hell he was. When it's like that, somebody's hiding. They're hiding for a reason. It's because they're going to make an escape with all of your money.
Yeah, and has happened.
Yeah.
Many times. Still happening.
You know, it goes to show, like, to give you all a peek behind the curtain, even with our business, Trent and Brad have not even heard me tell them this yet, but I've been analyzing our content, specifically on Twitter, and what I've learned, it tells me what's most important to people. What I've learned is our highest performing tweets and content are the ones where we are rawly honest, like where we say, hey, do not do this. Hey, here's where we blew it. Hey, here's where we sucked in the past and the lesson that we had to learn from that. If anybody's not honest about failure and they're not transparent about that, then you got to ask yourself, why are they trying to seem so perfect? Well, it's because they're trying to get away with something or pull the wool over your eyes. I mean, you'll be on here watching this. We'll show you when we lose and how we lose.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Yep. We do have a nice little push up. Let's let some volume build.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be it. Man, it's kind of a bummer when the market is choppy or consolidating like this. It just doesn't have any excitement.
Yeah, but I almost did at this big pullback at this low, I almost added a position right here, and I would have closed out on this break even to just kind of average my price down. So it would have been essentially a free add-in at a lower price. You can do that if you're comfortable on the chance that it could keep going down and you could lose at 3 positions instead of 2. But see, like if I would have done it right now, I would close out, you know, as soon as it gets to break even. If it's a $10, $20 loss, maybe close that out. Now I have another position that's $150 in the money already, you know, versus having one kind of at the high side and one at the low.
That's the truth.
Yeah, so essentially buy when it hits right here, and then when it came back up to this one, close this out at entry for a free trade, and now you're in 2 lower positions. But you have to be sure that this is going to come back up. Not necessarily sure, but you have to be able to take on, you know, more risk, because let's say it didn't go up and it came back down, then you're losing at 3 positions instead of 2. But just all depends on your risk and comfortability. Let's get some movement in this thing up, man.
Yes, let's get some movement. Man, did I show y'all, Trent, or both of y'all, did I show y'all what came in the mail?
Nope.
Oh,
I don't think
man.
you did. Tell me about it.
Yeah, bikini? Say that again?
Is it your bikini?
Huh.
Yeah. No, man, I got my big order of silver and gold shipped in the other day.
It's got physical gold and silver.
Yeah, hey man, got to do something. You can't trust these banks lately.
No.
That's why I have over 80% of my money out of banks. It's either in this or in physical silver and gold. Let's go grab it.
Why don't you show the people?
Oh, I'm coming. One sec. Make sure I set all this up before I walk away from the computer, because we do not want the market to go crazy while I'm not here.
It's just a confused GBP. Futures are kind of just stuck. They are not really moving. Same with GBP futures. That's how it happens sometimes, though. Oh, man.
I would love, I mean, look, I know there's not a ton of people chatting right now, but I would love if anyone has a request of like, hey, if you could make a video on this one topic, we'd love to get those recommendations, y'all. We never want to talk about things that people, you know, that's not helpful. And
Yep.
nobody's asking. We don't want to answer questions nobody's asking, right? So if there's anything, hey, y'all, could you give me a 10-minute breakdown on this? We'd love to accommodate some of those things.
For sure.
Yeah. Or while we wait, just start a conversation on anything. You know,
Sure.
football, sports, soccer, silver, gold, sports cards, which
Video
actually I do collect sports cards. Trent Tyler, this one came in. If you can see it, I hope the camera doesn't
Let's
block
back it up
out,
a little
but
bit.
It is a
Right
oh,
there. Yeah.
Numbered Scottie Pippen
33,
auto
baby.
with it a game worn patch. Yep. Okay, now I see it on the screen.
That's nice.
This is about, so I hit this for $375 ish. It is about a $3,300 card,
Nice.
and then I hit this banger right here.
Woo.
Oh, Kobe and LeBron.
Kobe.
Yeah, it's about 6K.
Those guys are pretty good.
Oh yeah, man, this is
pretty.
oh, it's a little bright, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's banger.
You know, Brad is quite the networker in the card trading world, and I think, y'all, we should go after Scottie Pippen as a sponsorship. Really, he has the perfect last name for trading. We could work something in there with a slogan.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Absolutely.
Let me put this.
Pippin Forex, baby.
Pippen Forex. All
Shot.
right, this right here, Trent, is a gold back. It's actual gold.
Nice.
It's 1/1000th of gold.
Huh.
Wow.
Interesting
Got a
little.
few of these. Yeah, got a few. They're about 50, $60 a pop. Let's see what else we got. Dude, yeah, these came in. It was about, I got 20 of these. This
Let me
is
get it on the big screen. Here we go.
yeah. Let's switch since we're waiting anyways.
Wait.
This is a Kookaburra.
Silver?
Oh, it's all pure silver.
Nice.
I mean, look at that beauty.
Yep.
Closer. But we got 20 of those. Those are about 47 bucks if you get a piece.
Nice.
Wow.
Got a whole sheet of silver. It's back. Got a whole sheet of silver here.
Nice.
That was a pretty cool little outfit. And this is my baby right here. This is 10 ounces of pure
Woo.
silver.
Big boy.
Oh, dude, that thing is massive. I mean, like, it's the size of my hand.
Yeah,
10
that's cool.
ounces pure silver.
That's pretty cool.
So that's my other little hobby that I've been getting
Yeah, I like
into. Trying to collect physical products. It only goes up. They're very liquid. So if let's say silver rises, $10, I can flip these things easily.
Oh yeah.
Make a
You
profit.
know, Brad, that's a good reminder. Like something else to look out for, right? If anybody ever tells you, "Hey, do this and only this, 100% of this," no, man, that's stupid.
Yeah. Never put all your eggs in one basket.
Oh no, bro. No. Yeah, just all kind of stuff, man. Staying busy and only buying things that have value. I never
Mhm.
buy liability. Even when it comes to my cars, I try to buy something that holds value because it's not going to last forever, and you got to know when to get in and when to get out. Just like the forex market, that has to do with anything. That's the housing market, the car market, the watches that you buy, the jewelry that you buy. It has to be things that holds value, so you can get out of it. Because, like I said, it doesn't last forever. You know, who wants to buy a car today and you're driving it for the next 60 years? No one. So you have to
Mm-hmm.
purchase a car that holds value, so you have a good trade in, or you have some equity in it, and you can get you something else of same value.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point, Brad. I mean, Brad's the best at that. I mean, he's so calculated, not only with what he's doing, but when he's doing it. Um, is very valuable. You know, this is why we love just, you know, there's a value in the work culture that says, you know, like it's, you know, the work life balance culture, the corporate culture that's bring your whole self to work. Well, we bring our whole selves to this business. This is not just about forex trading. You know, you get in our community, you connect with us. Not only are you connecting with people that are well-rounded in multiple areas of life, guess what? It's also not just about the three of us. We have amazing people in our community that are awesome and have wisdom in areas that we don't. You get
Yeah.
the total package.
That's true.
Yeah, that's right, man. And also investing in yourself. You know, mental state of mind. Books are just great. Obviously, physically working out and building yourself up is just a huge investment that you cannot cheat on in life. To have clarity of thought and physical ability is just what gets me through this stuff on the
Yep.
daily.
Got to build good
Yeah.
habits.
Right. You're right. Yep. You know, you see people's public life, but the people that you're most impressed with publicly, guess what? One of two things. They have a private life that's more important that you never see, or the public life they're showing you, all the rest of their life is not as real and awesome as they portray.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
Yeah. True that. That is very true.
How are we looking on the trading front, guys? We're still waiting.
Yeah, still kind of stuck in that same little channel, which is all right. If you want to get into real specifics, you could call this run up a little bull flag forming, which is normally happens on bigger moves. And normally we look at 15-minute charts for bull flag formations, but this is a mini bull flag. You get 3 or 4 massive candles, and then you get a consolidation period, and it kind of makes a triangle from the bottom of your lows and the top of your lows. And that triangle gets pinched normally, and then it shoots up. Most of the time it'll shoot up. It's a bull triangle, or a bull flag pattern is what the technical analysis name is. So we'll see. We're getting a little push up here. Let's see if we can actually break through and continue all the way up to the 200 this time, or hit at least one of our TPs so we can get our dance on, make some money, lock it in, and not have to worry about the rest of the trades for the day if we so choose to.
Yep, that's right. That's the biggest thing. You get in a great trade early. You make more than you make at your 9 to 5. Man, you get out and enjoy the rest of the day for sure.
Yep. Don't try and sit here for the next 4 hours trading all day, especially if you lock in one really good trade. Don't get greedy. The time's gonna come where you're making 1,000 a day, starting at 50 a day. You know, to make those kind of numbers, you need big numbers in your account. So be patient and build yourself up. Don't try and make $700 on a $20,000 account. It's not going to work. That takes big numbers. So make your money and get out and go enjoy life, and you'll slowly see your account build up and up and up and up and up. And next thing you know, when you're trading with 200,000-300,000, then you can make 1,000 a day, and that's very easy to do, because to me, the higher the account size, it's easier to make big numbers. You trade big and you scout. You get in, you get out, and then you turn off your computer, because nobody's complaining about making 1,000 a day. I promise you that.
Yeah, not at all. And Trent, I really, really love this candle. It just engulfed.
Oh man, yes.
3 5-minute candles.
Yes, this
So
is a great
go up.
candle for us. I mean,
Yeah,
this is
go up.
phenomenal.
Come on.
Volume's picking up.
Come on, you're 1 pip away. So let's say 1.2 pips, and we break through that nasty resistance we've been hitting. There we go. Come on. Got some volume. Bang. Come on.
Here we go. Come on, baby. Give it to us. Yes. Big moves up. This is a massive candle. Just taking up all the other candles before this. We're getting close. Come on.
He said it was a bull flag, ladies and gentlemen, and the bulls are off to the races. Let's go.
Let's go. We're getting close. Here we go. Here we go. TP1. TP1. And about to be a TP2. This is the perfect example of a bull flag that just ran up to both TPs. You know what, bro? This is massive, bro. This is a massive trade. I'm going to lock this in for our subscribers. 2 TPs in one freaking candle, right up to the previous high we were talking about from a couple days ago. I can't believe it. That was a massive push, and it looks like it's going to keep going. Locked in a bunch of money.
Yes.
I mean, this is insane. This is time to get the video rolling, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Bull flag. Boom. Boom, boom. Sniping some money. Boom, boom. There we go, baby. Get in the club, get hype. Stand up, get hype. Got my DJ playing, grandma throwing cash.
Let's go.
McLaren's rolling down the street. Big time, baby. Man, what a trade.
Exciting.
Dang. I love that for our subscribers. 2
Yes.
TPs hit. That was a massive, and look, it would have cleared it out. And yeah, that's exactly how we trade every single day. We let the charts do its thing. We get in the trade when we see our pattern set up, and we let it happen. We don't mess with it. We don't get anxious, and you see you get rewarded.
That's incredible.
So for everyone who just made a ton of money, we have subscribers. 1 second, Tyler, but we have subscribers who have $10,000 accounts that just locked in probably $200 to $300 to $400 on that trade right there. That is insane.
I locked in 1,200. Locked in 1,200. So.
Wow.
Whoo.
So to give everybody some examples right there, you know, we have clients that on the high end, they locked in thousands. In the middle, they still locked in 1,000. And at the bare minimum, somebody in one trade as a subscriber. Now think about this for a second. $280 a month, okay? That is 31 days in the month. In one trade in one day, at the bare minimum, they locked in $100 on one trade.
Yep.
Yep, that's right. Let's go. Let's go. Silas says, let's go.
Let's go.
We just locked in big. If you are just joining us, you missed a massive trade. We just locked in 2 take profits for our people.
Yep.
And you know, Trent, I'm looking at the other charts here right now. It doesn't look like there's much to look at probably for the next 20-30 minutes. So congratulations for the ones that stuck around with us and got into this. This was a free trade called live.
Free.
So if you're not with the signals, if you're not with our signals, and it was automatically done for you, you just locked in and you have access to free money at this point. So congratulations to y'all as well.
Yep. And you can look at this candle. We literally talked about this point being some resistance. TP's right at the point. That's how you know what we're talking about. When we set TPs, we set them at levels that it is going to go back to. We call the nice rounded off bottom. To be real technical, they call this a J-low bottom. How it's just nice and round down here, and then it's going to continue going up. That is an actual name for a technical formation, the J-low bottom. Starts with a big drop off, and then it just kind of rounds off and goes straight back up. Hit both of our TPs. Man, that was lovely. Love those kind.
Trent, I love when you are technical.
That's it.
You know, you were hesitant. You were hesitant to be technical, and then you called out the technical bull flag, and
bang, bang, boom.
Bulls were unleashed. unleashed.
The Bulls came out to play in that one candle, and yeah, that was perfect. We did exactly
Okay,
what
so
we want.
Check this out. I have one of our guys that follow us in the Discord. They are not part of they're not a part of our signals yet, but this is a $10,000 account, and they just made it. It won't show. My phone never picks up on here, but they made $1,000 on that trade. They just sent
Oh
me the
my
text.
God.
Matter of fact, what I'll do is I will drop this in the Discord, so you
That
can
is
see and check it out
insane.
there.
So, let's talk about a couple things, guys. So we talk about things. We talked for almost an hour in theory, right? Now let's look at reality of what actually happened. So you saw how hype and emotional we got, right? So now we're coming back to, okay, we're not gonna just chase something because we're hype and excited. This is where Trent was talking about you run 20 miles and you take a breather, right? We're excited, we're happy about what happened, we take a breather, we reassess, we don't jump right back in. Let me tell you another thing that's amazing. You know, we talked about earlier, you don't need the expertise, you don't need the time if you're an automated trading subscriber.
That's right.
There's some client that we have right now. They're out playing golf or at their 9 to 5. They don't even know they made $100 or $1,000 yet.
Yep.
They're not paying attention to anything. They're gonna get an email at the end of the day, or they're gonna check their Discord, or they're gonna look at MetaTrader, and they're gonna see how much they made. That's the beautiful thing about this. You don't have to be on top of it. You
Nope.
don't have to know it all. You don't have to have the time. Somebody's making money right now as a subscriber, and they don't even know it yet.
Yep. Fully automated. It's
I'm
literally
going
a
to-
source of passive income.
I'm going to I'm gonna text one of our guys right now because I know for exactly what you were just talking about, Tyler. I know for
You
a
want to
fact.
call, Brad? Oh,
I know for a fact that he's probably at his dog. He owns a dog grooming place. I know for a fact he does not know he just made money. So I'll call him. I'm gonna call him and check it.
tell him he's on a live stream, but let's see what happens.
Yep. Hats off if you took this trade and you're not following us. Enjoy the free win for you. Perfect little trade for you. Good job staying in it, hanging in with us.
Need to go run and grab a drink.
Nice.
Walgreens, so I told him I'll watch the fort while you go do that.
Man, yeah, you've been working a lot more than you need to be working because you hadn't invited me to play golf. But I would like for you to go check to see how much money you made in this trade we just took for you.
The one we yesterday.
Nope, just now. Just now. It just happened. You are. Oh, I don't think so. Let me go check real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me go check for you.
I did.
So Trent, I have Trent. Greg, I have Trent on anyways. Hey Trent, he got hit with. You know how the system doesn't automatically take the payment.
What? Yeah.
Yes, so I think he got hit with that. It didn't automatically draft, so I don't know if he's linked. So we do need to check that out.
Okay. Yeah, we'll transition him.
Well, I was fixing to be really excited for you. I'm gonna have to be excited for someone else.
Well, yeah, because I got an email said you are no longer connected to Slingshot.
Yeah, he must have not renewed.
Yeah.
Your thing is expired or something. So I went in and I checked the payment and I hit set up. It was supposed to be drafted out of my bank account, but yeah, I guess it didn't.
Yeah, tell him I'm gonna fix him up with the new one, and it's gonna be automatic. That was the old system. We're gonna hook him up in Stripe anyway. So.
All right, Greg. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. Well, that was a bust.
Post that picture of that guy texted you. I want to see that on a $10,000 account, locking in $1,000. I don't know if he realizes that he just made 10% in 1 hour. That's silly.
It is silly. sounds like one of our subscribers had a technical difficulty in not renewing in time.
Yep.
That is quite unfortunate because they missed out.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what you get
Hey, here's the good news.
when you
So,
don't pay
y'all,
your bills.
we're always getting better as a business. Yes, they should have renewed and made sure that they were a current subscriber, but we've actually just made that easier for everybody. We just switched to a system where that's going to happen automatically for them. So yeah.
Yep. I'll set him up after after we get off. Matter of fact, we can just transfer everybody. But lovely trade, and as you can see, market's probably going to take a breather. A lot of profits are getting hit right now, and it's at this level of resistance. My guess, by the end of the day, we will be at 200 or above it for sure. If you want to stay in longer and put a trailing stop, let's say you didn't get out for some reason or you had extra position, I would set my trailing stop right now at 1.24809 and have it trail, by 6 or 7 pips, and you will stay in the entire day until it comes back down and hits your trailing stop. If you want to set a hard stop loss, you can do that too. That's my preferred way. I would set a hard stop loss at this same level right below this low of the candle and let it ride. As it goes up, come check every now and then, move your trailing stop or move your hard stop loss up with it. But man, what a trade. All in one candle. One big candle that was 16 pips. 16 pip move in one candle, man. That's beautiful.
Well, and the cool thing is this too, Trent. So let's get into maybe one other detail with the subscription. What we've seen perform the best is having about 15, 20K in a cash account. But one thing that people need to understand is, when we say, hey, somebody made 100, somebody made 1,000, somebody made 5,000, that's because there is some customization available to each person with what they're comfortable with risking. You get to choose, what your lot size is, how much you're risking in a trade. So it's not that's why some people, depending on how much cash they have, what their lot size is set at, what they're comfortable with, can make have the same cash account size and make a different amount. That's another thing that's worth pointing out for the subscription.
Absolutely. And that guy who traded that trade with us on 10K, I will admit he probably did take on a good bit of risk. But hey, that's his personal choice. If he wants to risk losing 2,000 or 3,000, then so be it. He made $1,000. A risk comes with reward. Not advisable, but hey, like we said, you do what you want to do.
You won't see us with that setting.
Yeah.
But nonetheless.
Absolutely. So we are going to let me check out rest. Doesn't look like anything's kind of forming. Euro kind of stuck. It will go up. JPY will probably keep going down for the rest of the day. It already is looking slow as we get to lunchtime on the East Coast, 11:47 a.m. People are going to start taking breaks on the stock market on Wall Street, which kind of slows everything down. So we will end on a high note with a massive win for our community. Thanks for watching, and we hope you made some money with us. Tune in next time, Monday, same time, 9:30 a.m. Central, and Thursday, 9:30 a.m. Central. Join our Discord. Check us out. Ask us any questions. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yes, turn the notifications on so you can get notified when we go live next, and you can make some more free money with us.
Yes, thank you guys for joining, and remember, hanging out with us, you earn while you learn.
Earn while you learn. See y'all next one.